Let me give you a little rundown of what you should expect. Okay, I watched a few of the different people that I consider pros. That's off their palate and just their popularity. That's Jason from Mash and Drums, obviously Matt from ADHD Whiskey, and Fred Minnick. I watched a lot of their reviews, saw what they reviewed that I actually currently own, poured those into blind samples, wrote down their tasting notes, and then I blinded to see how close I can get to their notes. It's a practice in futility a little bit, but we enjoy it all the same. Mr. Tom Jack said, it's my favorite series. Please bring it back. So we're starting. So down below, please hit me with some of the other pros. I know you guys have said it before. I need a new list. I need to put some work in to build a new list. But this is what it is. I got a few samples left. We're going to pull one out of here. We're going to sample it. We're going to see my notes versus the pro. And hopefully I'm close, but who knows? Let's get it. So let me pull this open. 2 samples left, so we're going to pick sample number 15. 15. 1-5, old Patty Mahomes. Yes, I'm a Chiefs fan. Don't hate me for it. I was a fan long before it was cool, all right? Now we need a trusty Glen. Nice clean Glen. I don't know why I was worried about it wouldn't be clean. Sometimes coming out of the dishwasher, they have a little bit of a funk. Oh, that's always fun. Get that little plastic piece stuck in there. All right. 1 ounce. It's 1 ounce to glory. 1 ounce to glory. Let's figure it out. Number 15. All right, I'm going to swirl this and let it breathe just a second to see if I can pick out anything. So I try to pick out nose notes first, and then palate notes. And so hopefully I come up fairly close. And I had my wife, let me see if I can find it, randomize all the notes and then put them in here. And so they are corresponding to the bottle number. So we'll find out what it is. Hey guys, since you're here, appreciate you watching. Do me a solid, smash the like, hit subscribe if you're not. Comment down below. I appreciate all the information you guys give to me, even if you're a jerk. So I appreciate you. But, you know, we're going to keep this series going. Like I said earlier, if you guys have a chance to have a few favorite pros that you like and they review a lot of things, give a lot of notes, that'd be helpful for me. I'll write them down and I'm going to build a whole new, I think this was 48 samples that I was trying to get through, so I'll try to do that. That'll help me get through the winter and the spring months. So appreciate your time, and let's get back to see how close I can get to this sample. Nice little swirl. It does seem to have some oil on it, in the sense that the legs are kind of sitting there holding. I wonder what it could be. Smells good. Let's get that just a little bit more. Smells really good. Now this is the problem, is I just had a little bit of lunch. Nothing too out of the ordinary for lunch, but always wonder if it trickles in there a little bit. I almost get like a medicinal cherry note. Depending on if this was Fred Minnick, I think I smell marzipan. You could get into the nut note there. Post-nut clarity. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. That's probably going to get edited out. Oh, all the things I say that I have to edit out because when I come back to it, I just like, ugh. That's probably going to hit like 5% of the people watching it. Anyway. It's not overly robust in the nose. I will say that I get a little bit, I would say probably an orange peel. I will follow with that medicinal cherry. It does smell really nice, but I don't think it's overly punchy. But I started this practice a while ago just to kind of get my my nose in the game. My palate's, I would say my palate's probably better than my nose. Yeah, so I would go with those notes right off the bat. So what did I say? I said medicinal cherry, orange peel. I said something else that I don't remember. I'll come back to it. So, up your nose with the rubber hose. Dash, Lois Griffin. Oh. Okay. That's good. Yeah. So that was a really rich, like, wave of caramel, a little bit of chocolate. Maybe a little nut. What's like that? Not quite as sweet as a Snickers bar, but kind of in that vein. A little bit of caramel, a little bit of like roasted nut in there. I didn't get that cherry or that orange. Let me see if I can get back. Okay. There's a little bit of that bright citrus I can probably get on the end, as well as maybe some cherry. This is very dynamic. This reminds me, off the nose and off the palate, I would say it's like a Wild Turkey or a Russell's product, which means I'm way off. If you guys have watched any of these, you know how far off I am on these a lot of the times. But that is a very delicious pour. I always like, would I want another bottle of this? I'd be pretty happy with this. Let it be a $20 bottle. Please, God, let it be a $20 bottle. It's just an overall well-rounded bourbon. I think it's a bourbon. I'd be pretty sure it's a bourbon. That's really good. I mean, that is... I would say that it's probably higher aged because I get a little bit of like oak drying on the back of my palate. But overall, the composition of the bourbon is pretty damn good, guys. Oh, man. Now, most of the time, you guys know what I'm trying, and you can kind of see, you know, their notes versus what I'm... This is all blind to me. I'm going to try one more sip. I just want to go... do the old Kentucky chew. It's got enough proof to burn the back of my throat. It's a very nice product. You know, that last little bit reminds me it could be a Jim Beam product. I'm going to stick with Wild Turkey. I do think that there's some cherry in there. There's some orange for sure. And then you get kind of the standard bourbon, oak sugars, a little bit of vanilla caramel. Let me see if I can put that into something that one of these guys would say. It's like caramel ice cream that's been drizzled with a little bit of salt and grated orange peel. How about that? Whatever that dessert is. All right, number 15. A little bit nervous. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I don't know if you guys can read that, but here we go. Well, you guys already know. Mash and Drum Stagg 23B. Okay. Interesting. So Mash and Drum, that's Jason. 23B. Really good. I'm glad I have a couple bottles of this. Dense Caramel Milky Way. That was kind of close. Cherry. I was way off. That profile just threw me off a little bit. I don't get the he said oak forward. I get that. Dense caramel. Yep. Cherry. Medicinal cherry and oak. Well, I did pretty good at that. I was way off on the distillery. I'm surprised. I smell that, and I do not smell Buffalo Trace off the bat. You know, that it goes away from kind of that overall, like, kind of grape / strawberry cream savor that I get off of it. Whew! Stagg 23B. Dang good pour. Okay. Not too mad about that coming back off the ropes. Here comes Wade, swinging big. Is he a pro? Probably not, but it's close, and I do like when the stuff's a little higher proof. So I was like, oh, it's not that high proof. It's only 127.8. Yeah, so It is what it is. Who knows? Maybe I just needed a break and I need to recalibrate my old proofometer. But other than that, pretty damn good. So appreciate you guys watching. Smash the like once again. Subscribe if you're not. Comment down below. Check out all the links down there. Patreon, merch. Maybe when this comes out, there's also a link to my first bottle pick. Yeah, from Augusta Distillery. Pretty exciting. Appreciate you guys watching. Love it. And then, let's blind ourselves a little bit. It's a fun exercise. Until next time, guys, enjoy yourselves. Stay safe. Peace.